On the next Retiring Right, we are going to head into the beauty of the Arizona desert and tour a stunning home in one of the nation's 50 best master plan communities. Prepare to fall in love.
Do you wanna go, go, go? I'ma run this show. Do you wanna go? I got the green light, it's time to go. Woo! Let's go. Red light, it's time to go, go, go. Green light, it's time to go, go, go. Let's go. Red light, it's time to go, go, go. Green light, it's time to go. Make up, let's go. Do you wanna go?
Here in the neighborhood of Mountainside at Victory, a simple stroll through the tree-lined streets reveals beautiful homes inspired by Frank Lloyd Wright. And you can't help but encounter friendly neighbors who are thrilled to call this community home.
We closed on our house in October. We were very excited. We were 4 years in Sun City before this, and we had a very nice home, but we didn't have a view, and we got out here. The views, as you can see, are spectacular. The people are probably, I would say, an average of 10 to 15 years younger and very active. That's what we really enjoy about this area. It's a very active community, and everyone is friendly, and they're happy to be here, and it's exciting. Right up the street here, they got an excellent spa and fitness center, but they also have, they put into the mountain a steep walking trail up into the mountain, and to get to the top, it's a workout. In the downtown area, it's so quaint. It's just a couple blocks, but it's got a nice grocery store, a couple of nice restaurants, and it's a beautiful setting for retired people.
We came from Montana, and Montana everything was driving. So we kind of got to the point where we were like, in 10 years, do we want to be driving anymore? So we just walk everywhere. It's just wonderful.
And the builder behind those happy homeowners is the nation's largest private home builder. That's David Weekley Homes. Dale Mitchell is a sales consultant here at Mountainside at Victory for David Weekley Homes, and I've got to tell you, we've been in the community. These homes have this phenomenal kind of Frank Lloyd Wright flair to them, don't they?
They do. It's a different look for Arizona, but Frank Lloyd Wright, the famous American architect designer, we love the inspiration. People have loved the look of the home.
And I would assume that as people come to Arizona, they may not be anticipating that style of home, but when they get here, there's a lot of options of the home to choose from. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we have offer a lot of flex space designs. So maybe where there's a study, it could be a bedroom, or you could enclose the study, or use it as a family room. So we offer a lot of those different designs. And also at the Design Center, we offer many custom choices.
And it sounds as though you really are trying to understand the way people are living today. How does that then unfold within the design of the home?
Well, you know, outdoor living is a big thing. People love bringing the outdoors in. And so we offer gorgeous sliding doors, multi-slide doors that look onto some of the best views in the valley.
And that is one of the things that really does make this community unique. You have the White Tank Mountains, the views are spectacular. What are some of the other community amenities that sets this apart?
Well, the Victory Club is incredible. There's 3 pools. The views from up there are even better than from your home. Of course, a lot of walking paths, parks, bocce ball courts. But in Mountainside, it's the community park that we have there and the heated pool that people gather around. A lot of fun.
And is there a specific profile of the buyers moving here, or are you getting folks coming from all over the country?
Literally everywhere. Of course, we get a lot of people from California, Illinois, the Pacific Northwest, but they're coming from everywhere.
And what types of options or floor plans and price points do they have available to them?
Well, the homes range from 1,459 square feet all the way up to 2,700 square feet. So 2-bed, 3-bed, 4-bed, lots of different options.
Awesome. And then finally, what really does set David Weekley Homes apart from the other builders within this community?
Well, our purpose is to build dreams and enhance lives. So if you put the customer first and build what they want, you're going to be successful.
Verrado's quaint Main Street expresses this relaxed vibe. It invites you to meander through a shop or tempt your taste buds at a gourmet restaurant, or perhaps even cozy up with your new neighbors at a coffee shop. Hi Liz, hi Carly.
Hi.
I love your coffee shop. How long have you guys been here?
Just over 2 years. So it was 2 years in October.
And what is it like being in the hub of Main Street here in downtown Verrado?
It's super fun. We get a lot of locals, a lot of people that are passing by just hanging out on Main Street. So we're kind of in a good spot to be welcoming to the community.
And Carly, what was it about this location that you guys said, yeah, I want to be here?
I think it was definitely being on Main Street. We wanted to be kind of that fun community hangout where we get a lot of the foot traffic, and to be able to be a part of all of the events that they have on Main Street has been really fun, and that's really what attracted us to it.
If you were going to describe downtown to someone, how would you describe it?
I think just very like family oriented. There's like a lot of activities for kids. They're always thinking about activities for all ages. There's like jumpy castles that they do. During Christmas, they make snow for the kids to play in. So it's just like a really good place for people to hang out, and families especially.
And one of the things that I think is so cool about this area is what you mentioned. It's so walkable. Do most of your people come in just walking off the street?
Yes, or on the golf carts, coming from the gym, on their scooters, bikes, whatever it is. It's a very active community. So yeah, that's definitely awesome.
So what is your biggest seller?
Oh,
Geez.
goodness.
Food. I guess food. We do a lot of breakfast sandwiches. We're really well known for our sandwiches. We get them out pretty quick, so people come on their way to golf in the morning, and they get sandwiches. But I think for drinks, what would you say?
Our cold brew, I think, is really popular because, Arizona, you can drink iced coffees year
All the
round.
time.
So we have really good cold brews. I think our smoothies and our bowls are also super popular.
Yeah, we offer like a good amount of healthy options. So a lot of baked goods. We appeal to all sorts of dietary needs: vegan, gluten-free, keto, and then our bowls are also vegan, and they kind of are like a good little healthy snack to eat.
Awesome. Well, let's see. Maybe you guys can show us some of the stuff you do. Cook something up or make a good coffee. Do you have a fancy little frothy coffee that you like to make?
We could probably make a nice little
Yes,
we'll whip
sounds like
something
fun.
up.
Let's give it a shot.
Perfect.
Here's the Super Bowl for you.
Oh my gosh, what's in this?
So the base of it is actually acai pulp, and we actually worked with our vendor to get it, and we met the guy who goes to Amazon and gets the berry. So it's considered a superfood, which is why it's called the Super Bowl. And then we top it with some fresh fruit and some local granola that's also gluten-free. So this bowl is completely gluten-free and vegan.
I do love beautiful food.
I know, right?
Seriously, Liz,
really good.
it's so good.
It's really good.
Really?
So that's our most popular.
You gotta have a bite. It's amazing.
I come here a couple times a week whenever I'm in town. It's a great place. I mean, it's just such a local feel. And actually, this is one of the reasons we moved here from Colorado Springs. We were looking for a community, and this is the hub of the community. So we just fell in love with the place.
Amy, it has been so much fun to stroll through Victory at Verrado, make new friends, grab a killer cup of coffee, and now I think I'm going to hit the links.
We're going to meet David McKnight. He is author of several books, as well as a documentary on Amazon Prime. David is an expert in tax planning, but most specifically, how to achieve zero income tax in retirement. David's book is appropriately titled The Power of Zero. Welcome, David.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we are really looking forward to talking to you and hearing a little bit more. I want to start off with, in your book, you talk about the 3 income buckets. Can you give us more specifics on that?
Sure. There's basically 3 types of accounts or buckets within which you can save money for retirement. The first one is what we call the taxable bucket. This is going to be the types of accounts that are perfect for emergency funds. These are things like savings account, money markets, CDs, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, so on and so forth. So the second bucket is what we call the tax deferred bucket. And this is where most Americans save the lion's share of their retirement. These are things like 401ks and IRAs. This is a bucket that people have to be very careful about saving too much money in, especially because you have yet to pay taxes on those dollars. And then I strongly believe that we're in an environment, we're in a rising tax rate environment where, because of the mishandling of our government's finances and the fiscal path of our great country, we could soon be at a place where tax rates could be dramatically higher than they are today. So how much money in your 401k or IRA do you really get to keep? It's hard to say unless you can accurately predict what tax rates are going to be when you try to take that money out. And then the final bucket is the tax-free bucket. Really, all of the money above and beyond the ideal balances in your taxable and tax-deferred bucket should be systematically repositioned to tax-free so that you can be at or near the 0% tax bracket by the time you retire.
Why is it important for people to care about the taxes on their income? Some people generally have lower income, like Social Security. Why should they care?
Well, particularly if you're in retirement, and particularly if you are taking the lion's share of your income above and beyond Social Security from things like 401ks and IRAs, how much of that money are you really going to be able to keep? So I like to tell people an analogy is it's like when you put money into a 401k or IRA, it's a little bit like going into a business partnership with the IRS. And every year the IRS gets to vote on how much of your profits they get to keep. Not a very good business partnership. So how much money do you really have in your 401k or IRA? Well, unless you can accurately predict what tax rates are going to be in the year you take that money out, you don't really know how much money you have. So taxes, as it turns out, is one of the single largest expenses in retirement. And it looks like, based on the fiscal path of our country, taxes are going up, and the amount that you'll be able to keep is likely going to be going down.
So how does the tax-free bucket work? I know that there are tax-free municipal bonds. Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah, tax-free municipal bonds don't qualify in my mind as a true tax-free investment. What we're looking for a true tax-free investment is basically free from 3 different types of taxes: free from federal tax, free from state tax, and free from capital gains tax. And while municipal bonds are free from federal tax, there are circumstances where they could be taxed at the state level. And if you buy municipal bonds in the form of a mutual fund, for example, and they appreciate in value and you sell it at a gain, you can pay capital gains tax as well. So a true tax-free investment is going to be free from all 3 of those types of taxes we discussed.
So David, in your book, you talk about life insurance retirement planning. Can you tell us more about that?
So the life insurance retirement plan, basically what's going on there is you are putting money into a bucket, and it's going to grow safely and productively over time. And there's a section of the IRS tax code that simply says that the growth on the money in that bucket is going to be treated differently for tax purposes than any of the other types of accounts that we typically talk about. What happens is you take, instead of taking a distribution out of your LIRP, which could cause you to be taxed, you can take out a guaranteed 0% loan. Basically, without getting too complicated, basically you're using the cash value in your life insurance policy as collateral for a loan from the life insurance company itself. And what they're charging you on that loan is exactly what they're crediting you in that collateral account. So the net cost to the person taking that loan is can actually be as low as zero. And so if it doesn't show up on your tax return, in my mind, it feels like a distribution from a Roth IRA, therefore it's tax-free.
Well, you've definitely piqued our curiosity, I'm sure our viewers as well. How do we get more information on setting up the LIRP? And is this something that a financial planner can do for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So contact a Mutual of Omaha financial advisor.
David, thank you so much. This has been so helpful, and we're really excited to learn more. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Mortgage rates are historically low.
There has never been a better time to learn more about the new reverse mortgage.
Give us a call so we can help you reach your home financing goals.
Thank you for watching The Retiring Right Show. We are here to showcase the endless resources available to help you live your own retiring right dream. To connect with us or our partners on the show, please visit retiringright.us. That's www.retiringright.us, not .com. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page at retiringright.us to get the latest episodes, special offers, and see our behind-the-scenes shenanigans.